Jesus said to his disciples, "Go and proclaim the good news to all the world, to all the nations, or more accurately, to all the tribes." This is Mission Live. You're with Roger from the MSC Mission Office. Last week on Sunday, the 14th, I went into the St Mary's Cathedral here in Sydney for a Migrant and Refugee Sunday celebration. It was quite a well done, well attended celebration. Some very significant, particularly Pacific Island groups dancing, large groups in choir and singing beautifully, and dressed up in their own way. This was a diocesan event, and it was done well, as they always do well, the celebrations at the cathedral. And it was Migrant and Refugee Sunday. So as a result of what Jesus told us, go into the whole world and proclaim the good news, the church did. Over many centuries we've done that. And we've done it very, very successfully. I think it can be said, and I think I read somewhere, the Catholic Church is now present in every nation on earth. And some places it may not be very strong or very big, but in other places it's very strong. And in some places, where we might have thought it would be difficult, the church is very strong. Now what we have here with migrants and refugees is many people from those countries coming here to Australia for all kinds of reasons. There's reasons of politics, economics, even climate change, and many reasons why people migrate. As over all the centuries, people have migrated mainly to places where things are either probably two things. People are well off or better off, and there's a chance of a good life economically, or for going to a place where there is peace, fleeing from war or famine or something else. There's all kinds of reasons why people move, and then they get to a place and they settle, and that's fine. So what we have here in Sydney, as in many other places around the world, we have a large migrant population, many of whom were refugees, and significantly the main celebrant at the Mass on last Sunday was Bishop Long, who's Vietnamese, Bishop of Parramatta. He came here as a refugee. And we have in Australia many Vietnamese priests who came to find a seminary. So in a sense they are fleeing a system where it was not easy to get into a seminary. And so that's all part of the movement. And what it brings to the Australian church is a great richness of culture, of language, of custom, and a lot of this is expressed in their faith during their prayer and during our celebrations as a church. And this adds a richness to us. It's also a fact at the moment too in many churches, these groups represent the majority of people who are actually attending Mass. As people of the Western world, including Australia, our society is becoming secular, very consumeristic, and for all kinds of reasons, including the sins of the church, if you want to put it that way, the difficulty we're having with abuse and sexual discrimination, many other things. Many people are choosing not to go to church. What we need to do there, what we need to seek to do, is to re-evangelize people, to reintroduce them to the person of Jesus Christ. And for that we have to discover the person of Jesus Christ ourselves. So while these celebrations are, like this on this Sunday, are very colourful, music is beautiful, all of us are called first, come follow me, and then go proclaim the good news. And that's what the mission is about. And we have a mighty work to do here in Australia in terms of mission, and thank you for being with us.